Time now for the joint chiropractic adjustment of the game. How about this one? Tyler Van Dyke retreating in the pocket and then lets it rip. Mike Harley right on the money. For a Miami Hurricanes touchdown and a big smile for Mike Harley. Harley gets the touchdown catch in his last home game at Hard Rock Stadium, gets loose behind Hollifield. Nobody there. Heavenly throw. That is the joint chiropractic adjustment of the game. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Joe Zagacki, Don Bailey Jr., and our podcaster, Josh Darrow, also our sideline reporter.
You switched my roles.
As we get ready for Miami and Duke on Thanksgiving weekend, Hurricanes can finish this thing out pretty strong. I think it's sneaking up on people. They were close to running the table. If they win this one, it'll be 5 out of 6. They'll finish with a 5-1 record over the last 6.
Joe, and I see them doing that. What I saw last week against Virginia Tech was a team that had a lot of energy, a team that was highly focused. They made huge plays in an environment that did not assume that they would make them, right? That quarterback, Van Dyke, had a great day with a wet football. They didn't run the football. Jalen Knight didn't run it as much as you thought he would, but they had an answer for that as well. They put in Franklin. But overall, a very, very good day.
Yeah, really good day. And look, I think Manny said it's still looking for the best game, but we've certainly seen under Tyler Van Dyke, they've gotten off to better starts. They have found like their identity on offense, which is move the ball down, throw the ball down the field, find Charleston Rambo. Will Mallory has made a comeback. And defensively, in the beginning of the third quarter, there was a little bit of a bumpy road. Really, it was only the quarterback run game and a couple of crazy catches. I mean, they made some ridiculous catches. Even like my kids were like, "That ball hit the ground, right, Dad?" You know, like what? I mean, they had a couple of just 5 or 6 plays on a hand. You know, but really Miami, except for one little period, they really controlled the game.
As they go into this game, if you look back at Van Dyke, and again now it's 5 straight games of 300 yards or more passing, 3 touchdowns a game. You look at Van Dyke, the criticism at the very beginning, if there was criticism, was slow start. And they solved that with pass-heavy attack to start the game. Now, Florida State, you can throw that back at me, got foiled in the first quarter. But this has been a really aggressive offense here for the last month or so of the season.
You know, I get a kick out of people always saying if a team starts slow. There are 11 guys on the other side that have studied you, and there are 11 guys on the other side that are going to stop you. To me, it's about how you play the entire game. 4 drives for Miami last week against Virginia Tech, 4 touchdowns. That's a way to start. They were able to do it through the air. They did it on the ground. The important thing is they did protect Van Dyke, and he is getting better every single week. You see another little dimension come into his game, a little more confidence, and his ability. We counted up a 55-yard touchdown pass to Mike Harley with a wet, slippery football, and he looked like he had another 20 yards of juice in that ball.
Well, I'll make this pretty simple for everybody. Do we think the Tyler Van Dyke we've seen for the last 5 games, if that's the one that started against Virginia, how do we think that game goes?
Would not have come down to a field goal.
That's a fair
do we really think the guy that's playing now, remember that was his first start, or first Power 5 start,
right? And
that game had implications. Do we think the guy that's put up the numbers the last 5 games in a game that was a field goal doink away from winning, do we not think that guy leads Miami to a victory at home?
And Josh, take it to the North Carolina game. If he had to deal with that again on a final drive, look at the difference as him today than just a month ago.
I see it. I think, we talk about circumstance. This season is not a season that's just sort of linear in its observations, right? There have been so many things and circumstances that have happened to get to the team to where they have played really since that point. But he's a totally different quarterback. He's the guy you march out right now, and you really don't have any questions.
This is the game you can't fall asleep on. This game is the last game of the year. Would allow this team to feel good going into a bowl game. Duke has really struggled. They've lost 7 in a row, have not won a conference game since they beat Miami in 2019. They've got a really nice running back, but this really, to me, is just a game of focus and energy for Miami. Nobody's going to be in the stadium, so you just have to take care of Miami.
Duke's selling point is we can save our season. We can hurt Miami, we can save our season. We've beat them before. I don't see it happening. I saw too much energy last week. I saw a senior class that is playing as hard as they can play. I see a group of freshmen and sophomores that realize how bright the future is at the University of Miami. And we've got a quarterback that can assault any secondary in the country. I think it bodes well for Miami.
I can't recall all of the numbers because there's too many, but if you just look at what the opponents have done to Duke the last 7 weeks, I mean, it's 48, 55, 45. To me, you know, again, based on what Don just said and looking at what we've seen from Tyler, man, just put it on the offense, right? Just seeing what the offense has been able to do against tougher defenses and what other teams have done to that Duke defense, you're thinking he has a field day.
Okay, when we come back, we'll have the keys to the game. Miami and Duke, the keys to the game, when we continue right after this.
With UHealth Virtual Clinics, you can see our experts in every specialty wherever you are.
University of Miami health system providers are available here for all your healthcare needs.
All you need is a phone or tablet to schedule a virtual visit with us.
See a UHealth provider virtually today or at a time that's convenient for you.
Visit umiamihealth.org/virtual clinics or call 305-243-4000.
Thanks, Road Warrior.
So long, happy little blue car.
No matter what you call your car,
goodbye, speed demon,
or why you're letting it go, AutoNation will buy it, and you don't have to buy one from us. We're paying top dollar right now. So go to AutoNation.com or come see us for a super easy appraisal. Get paid on the spot, and you can deposit it the same day. Visit any AutoNation store or AutoNation.com. What drives you drives us.